Good morning, everyone. It is I, TheDomotaku. Welcome back to day 30 or whatever day of me spending more money and buying more anime figures. Why am I doing this to myself? So today we have another anime figure to unbox and unveil. Although I have to admit that the more days go by, the more figures that I buy, the more ins and outs I learn about this figure buying game. And I can kind of say that this might have been a mistake, but we'll talk about that in more detail when I unbox this or open this. So, this is actually just paper, so you can just still use scissors because I suck at opening packages. And, holy moly, we have here a Bunny Girl Senpai figure. This is the Coreful Taito figure. You can see right here actually. So Coreful Taito. I believe one of these figures was just from said brand. Actually, two of them are. So if the name Coreful or Taito sounds very familiar to you, that is because I've recently purchased two figures of the very same brand. This Precious Rem figure from my local shop, and then also this Mai Sakurajima winter casual version outfit, right? Now, you may be asking, Domo, why did you buy another Bunny Girl Senpai figure when you already have a Mai Sakurajima Bunny Senpai figure? And that is because, to be honest, this figure was almost borderline an impulse buy, so... And then when I thought about it and looked at this figure, I was like, you know what, I have a Bunny Girl Senpai figure, but it's not a Bunny Girl, you know what I'm saying? So, Mai Sakurajima is the Bunny Girl Senpai, but we don't have her in her actual Bunny Girl Senpai outfit, which is why this figure exists, and which is why I kind of got tempted into getting this. Although, we have to talk about this figure just a bit. So for one, this figure's box is very banged up. Or, I wouldn't say very banged up, but it went through some struggles in the mail, per se. This thing has seen some days. There's a dent here in the bottom, there's a dent here in the top. Also, here's what the figure looks like on the side. Little illustration of Mai in the what you call the anime poster. And yeah, so let us unbox this and talk about why this figure might have been a mistake. So this figure in particular is a prize figure, and I'm learning a lot about figure terminologies and other resources and stuff like that. And for if you don't know, prize figures are essentially figures that you would play in Japan and win through claw games and arcades. So this thing is not supposed to be the most expensive figure out there. This thing, I'm pretty sure went for probably around $20 for by itself, unless you won in the claw game itself. However, my strong desire for a Bunny Girl figure, not just Bunny Girl Senpai, but a girl, a figure in a Bunny Girl outfit, was kind of overwhelming. So, I kind of considered what my actions in the pricing, right? And because this figure came out, Bunny Girl Senpai also came out years ago, right? It's 2021 right now. And when this thing came out, it was probably way cheaper and way mass back in the day. So when I was looking around for a figure, just anywhere, because everywhere else on the anime websites were sold out, I found the only one place that had it, and the price was maybe double than what it was originally for back in the day. So, that might have been very sucky on my part, but it also kind of sucky because of the fact that I have learned of other resources to obtain figures now, proxy services like Buyee and stuff. And when I was using said service, I found this thing for $20 on there. So mistakes been made, learning from mistakes and whatnot, experiencing this figure buying game and all. So yeah, essentially, don't get too tempted, guys. Desire to control yourself, and also look for the best prices. So let us unbox the figure now. When we're talking about mistakes and stuff, let's just ta-da! Now, one of the other main reasons why I wanted this figure in particular is because that for a prize figure, for like something you win in the claw game, it actually looks quite decent. And the job and the figure and the face and everything. So there's that. So here we have the stand. It's a transparent dark black stand with like what you call Mai's name on it, and you have puberty syndrome, abnormal experiences during adolescence due to sensitivity and instability. So yeah, that is the premise of Rascal Is Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. If you guys do not know the premise, the figure itself looks, yeah, it looks really good. Now I'm actually looking at it up close instead of through a video review, right, of an unboxing. So let me open this up. Get out of that. And just one large plastic overlapping. And that is it. The figure is free. And wow. So I have to admit that this figure looks way better, like looking at it up close, than through unboxing videos on YouTube. So it probably looks different here, but hopefully I'll try and make it look cool. But anyways, this looks absolutely magnificent, I must say, actually. So one of the aspects that I really like is the face and the painting and the eyes. It looks really good. I'll probably do a different view overall, but overall, the outfit looks really good. The figure looks really good. Yeah, the figure looks amazing. So let us put the bunny girl on the stand. Looks like there's just the foot here, and then this one is, oh yeah, so yeah, she's gonna be on one leg, weirdly enough. So you insert said thing right here, and just like that, bunny girl senpai. So yeah, she's standing on one leg, which is like, you know, makes me freak out just a little bit because I'm paranoid about people just standing on one leg and then the figure breaking. But overall, the stability of the figure looks pretty good. So there's that. Let us go change angles and take a deeper look at this figure. So here is the Mai Sakurajima Taito figure, the bunny girl version. And on the sides I have the other Mai figure and then the Rem figure, just for Taito comparison sakes and whatnot. So one of the first things I noticed, of course, was the box. The box was beat up. But also just like at a glance and looking up close, like, what is this? This is a scratch right there. That is definitely a scratch of some sorts. And I don't know if every single prize figure has this. Let me know if you guys have this figure and have this exact same thing. But that could just be a my thing or my figure thing, so unfortunate. But at a distance, it's not too noticeable. But if you look up close, then yeah, it's pretty much out there. So once again, just standing on one foot or one leg. Everything else looks alright from there. And what else? Did I notice anything else? So yeah, the fabric here. Now you can see the fabric way better this way. So it's very different and very clothing looking compared to like this. And let me see, anything else? Anything with the face? The face looks really good, I must admit. I mean, compared to the other Mai's face, they're like about the same. Kind of like the eyes, of course, are the same. But it just looks good. I have to say, like the face and the eyes of these figures usually look good, surprisingly. So that's pretty nice. Anything else? Any imperfections or things catching my eye? No, everything looks pretty decent, I must say. Going to the back of the hair. The hair looks quite alright. Is there anything like the tail that I should notice about? No. Yeah, that's about it. This figure is honestly super legit. And like when I saw people unbox this and stuff, I was just like amazed that this is a prize figure. Now, comparing this to my other Mai Sakurajima prize figure, there's of course a big contrast to said two figures. Now, they are both the same heights from looks of it, of course. They're made by the same manufacturers and they have very similar styles. Although, looking at these two figures right now, I can honestly say that I prefer this one way more than this one. And like I said before, like when I was collecting all these figures, right? This figure was borderline an impulse buy. I was just like, oh yeah, let me just look up all the figures and get them all. And like, oh, what other series do I like? And I was like, oh, I like Bunny Girl Senpai. I was like, oh, you know, the Bunny Girl Senpai figures, they're like $100, or you know, those not, there's like not, okay. It's also to that point, this is probably the most cheapest, not cheapest, this is the most least pricey Bunny Girl figure compared to the other ones, because they have one for like, I forget what they're called. They're called like B style figure. It's also kind of in the Bunny Girl outfit. And you have the other ones which are like going for like $100 plus and whatnot. This one is supposed to be like around 20 to 30, and then, you know, of course I got it doubled because I was an idiot and like impulse bought because Bunny Girl's right. So surprisingly, I can definitely say that Taito is a really nice brand of like, and their figures are really affordable, under 100. Most, I would hope to say most of the time. I don't know about the rest of the figures, but these figures that I got all from Taito, under 100. They all look pretty good and decent. Although, actually, thinking about it now, this Rem figure is in the same boat, because essentially the deal with the Rem figure is that I have that figure right there, and it's in the same reason I have this figure as Mai, because, like, let's put it this way, right? I bought these two first, right? And I'm just like, oh yeah, I definitely like Rem and I like Mai Sakurajima. Like, they're both cool. These figures look both cool. They're in casual attire. They even have the same kind of outfit, and they're made by the same brand. They look good, but they're not in their OG outfits. Rem is supposed to be a maid and Mai is supposed to be a bunny girl. And that's why I turned to these figures, like, oh, there's a cheap and affordable Rem figure in her actual maid outfit. It's not the one from the show, but it's like a winter maid version. And then you have Bunny Girl Senpai in her actual Bunny Girl outfit. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened. I was like, I bought these figures, but like when I look at them, it's not what I imagine in their OG outfits and their, you know, attire that I'm like, you're most used to them wearing or what you know them for. So that's why I got those two. So yeah, figure buying is a dangerous game, guys. Sorry for the awkward transition or tangent out there. So anyways, guys, that is it for this Mai Sakurajima Taito figure, bunny girl outfit, prize figure. It is honestly really good. Although, if you guys are trying to look for said figure, I mean, you guys pretty much saw where I got my figure from. So if you guys are trying to look for this figure, I would most probably try and suggest, if you don't want to pay double or extra the like its actual price that's supposed to be, you would check out Bai, because that's where I found the other figures at this time. This morning when I woke up, I was like, huh, what if I look up this one on that proxy site? And then I found it like basically sold as retail price. I was like, damn, I got way too hasty. But then I didn't technically learn of the proxy site and buy until after I placed the order for this figure. So I was just like, frig it, fine. So thank you all for watching this figure unboxing. Like I said, I will be doing another separate figure unboxing for my experience on Bai and using a proxy service and buying a figure from Japan. I placed the order today. It hasn't come out or released yet, so when that does come out, I'll have a separate video of that experience and the figure unboxing if it's hopefully legit. So that's it for this figure journey and like everything else. There is one more figure left. I keep saying there's always one more, but then I placed this one after buying the other figure, so the other figure hasn't come out yet. But we have one last figure, and that should be it until like the proxy service one on Bai. So that is it, everyone, for the Mai Sakurajima figure. It looks really good. Hopefully this camera captures it really well. Anyways, guys, that's it. Thank you. Leave a like if you enjoy, subscribe, leave a comment if you have any questions about the figure or where to get the figure or where I get the figures and how do I obtain figures. I guess, I don't know, I'm still learning in this figure journey process of buying stuff as I go. So hope to see you all next time. Take care, guys. Bunny girls or maids. Peace. Peace.